that staining a piece of wood is a simple job. It's just apply some stain to the wood and that's it done. Well, technically yes, you can just apply the stain and that's it done. Or we found a way where you can turn this colour, which is just a medium oak, it's called African walnut from saddling. We call it medium oak though. So this medium oak finish, you can see here, it's quite a solid effect. You can see the grains coming through. Or once you've stained all of the wood, if you just lightly sand the surface back, you'll get this sort of effect where you can see the grains pop just a little bit more. So you've got this dark and light contrast, as you can see. If you compare the two differences, you've got quite a solid sort of even colour here. And then you've got this, which just looks so much more rustic, I think. So yeah, to get this desired effect, all you need to do is stain your wood like normal. And once the stain's dried, so wait a day or two, then just lightly sand back the layer just to reveal some of the highlights of the ends of these grains. You don't want to sand it back too much because otherwise you'll lose all these darker colours then. You won't have the contrast between the two. If you sand it back too far, you'll have to stain it all again and try again. I'd recommend using quite a fine sandpaper for this. We've used 120, so we use 120 grit to sand it all, we stain it, let it dry, and then we use 120 grit to sand it back just a little bit more again. And then because you've sanded some of the stain off, some of the grains aren't protected like they were before. So I'd recommend either using the Osmopolix oil, which will protect this wood regardless of whether it's stained or not. Or you could use some of the cheaper oils, wood oils, such as teak oil or linseed oil. You can pick these up very cheap for less than £10, sometimes less than £5 from places like Wickes, Screwfix and B&Q. And you just want to apply a very thin layer on top of the wood stain. It helps to nourish the wood, put some of those natural oils back into it. It helps to seal up any of the pieces of wood which were sanded back. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you this effect. You can stain a piece of wood and make it look a little bit different. You're not controlled by the colour of the stain, you do have a bit of control yourself. So there we go, as you can see the two differences between just staining it and staining it, sanding it and then protecting it with an oil.
Thank you for watching another episode of Build Your Own. Please hit the subscribe button below so you can stay in touch with our latest videos.